I don't know if y'all been paying attention to that, but the world's getting crazy about a day. I just started watching the news like today, and I really been, doing my research. Like, y'all, we really ain't about to have no food, no nothing. Y'all need to be stocking up ASAP. And no lie, we should have been stocking up 3 years ago, because from the looks of it, baby, it's finna be some tough times. Y'all president then got in that office and then made some crazy decisions. The prices are already spiking. Like, come on now. This ain't gonna only affect the poor or the mid class. It's gonna affect everybody, the rich, everybody that live in the United States. And I feel like more and more people are moving out of the states because they know what's going on. I ain't even much gonna lie, I ain't into politics, I ain't into none of that. But the way that stuff is finna happen, baby, shelves in different states are already becoming empty. They just had a meeting Monday with Target, Walmart, Home Depot to let them know like they shelves gonna be empty by the summer. Like, this is bad. And y'all know by the shelves becoming empty, that means job layoffs. People ain't gonna be able to work. People ain't really gonna be able to have no money in their pocket. Baby, stay prayed up out here. I don't know if y'all been paying.
Ricky Bobby, you about to learn today. We gonna go fast, so I hope that your little pea brain can keep up. So if you don't think these China tariffs aren't affecting the food supply, let me break it down for you. I'm Sonia Roselli. I own a skincare brand, and I have been importing for the last 10 years, so I know a little bit about supply chains. And when the shit is fucked up, it's fucked up, and it's about to get real fucked up. Here's how the China tariffs will affect our food supply and why we all about to go fucking hungry. So it's a goddamn good thing that we're all on these fucking GLP-1s. First of all, when it comes to the food supply, farmers get most of their fertilizer, pesticides, that kind of shit from China. They get a lot of the equipment from China. If they don't have any of that shit to grow food, guess what? Food supply shortages, no food on the shelves, your fucking bitch ass is gonna be hungry. Second of all, there's this little thing called secondary packaging. And as someone who makes product, let me show you what that means. This is secondary packaging. This is primary packaging. This primary packaging has to go into the secondary packaging. What does that mean? Secondary packaging, most of the shit comes from China. So your frozen meals, the little fucking bag that your peas get put in, that all fucking goes into the secondary packaging that comes from China. So what does that mean? That means if they don't have any fucking secondary packaging to put the food in, the food is going to sit there and rot. And what does that mean? That means your bitch ass is going to go hungry. That means that there's not going to be any fucking food. What else comes from China? The fucking parts that goes on the fucking trucks. That means all that fucking truck that is taking your fucking frozen yogurt from one part of Texas to the other part of Texas. That means that there is no fucking refrigeration on that truck and they can't get a part from China. That means all your fucking frozen milk and all your fucking frozen pizzas and all your fucking shit is going to be melted, sitting in that Texas fucking heat, fucking rotting. Yeah, it's going to fuck up the supply chain, and it's going to fuck up the shit that's on the shelves. So what does that mean? It means your bitch ass is going to go hungry again. There ain't no food to sell. What else comes from China? Raw ingredients. That means the ingredients that private label manufacturers here in the States need to make our fucking food. Things like MSG, preservatives, citric acid, all that shit that goes in our food to keep it stable all comes from China. If we don't have it, guess what? We can't make it. That means your ass is fucking hungry again. Right, Nico? The other thing is you're like, well, we'll just go to Mexico or Canada. They gotta have the same thing. They don't have infinite supply to feed the entire United States and Mexico and their own country, right? So there's gonna be shortages. That means there's gonna be no food on the shelves. That means your bitch ass gonna be hungry. That's right, fucking hungry. But it's not just cheap made in China shit. It is every little piece of the supply chain that goes into making food and product and ingredients and farming and planting and everything that we need to fucking keep the food on the table in this country. So it's not that fucking simple, Ricky Bobby. Someone says China has nothing to do with our food supply. Now you know. Ricky Bobby.
Welcome back to Historical Africa. Today, we are diving into the escalating trade war between the United States and China. A conflict that is sending shockwave through our economy, from skyrocketing consumer prices to struggling farmers and small businesses. Let's explore how this trade war is impacting everyday Americans. Watch and pay attention, and I will share my thought later.
Happy Saturday, guys. How y'all doing? It's Saturday, so it's a good day, right? Any of you guys got that friend that everybody, kind of mutually knows, and there's this kind of there is this mutual warning about messing with that person? You know how you say it's that friend. Everybody got that friend that said, "Mine, don't mess with them." Don't mess with them. Or, dude, that ain't what you want. Trust me. Don't wake that up. You know that friend? That's China. China is that friend somebody should have warned Trump about. China that friend somebody should have said, dude, that ain't what you want. Y'all know China, Trump been blowing China up. Trump been blowing China phone up. And if they answer, when they have answered, it's being reported that they putting Trump on hold and playing Obama speeches. Yeah. China been putting Trump on hold and playing Obama speeches. China that friend. China that friend that he should have been warned about. That he should have been forewarned about. They put the man on hold. And from what is being reported, he blowing their phone up in double-digit figure times a day. Double-digit figures now. He blowing their phone up. And if they answer, they put him on hold and they play Obama speeches. China, my kind of people. They're my kind because they weren't messing with us. We were getting our crap, we was getting our stuff, we were cool. China really wasn't messing with us. When a bully get his just desserts, whoever dishing that bully his just desserts, you gonna get you alright with me? You gonna get that. So, I'm trying to keep it together. I promise. But China's that one that said, you go low, we'll meet you below. Y'all have a good one. I ain't gonna even ask the question.
If you read Chinese newspapers, you're going to get a whole different response about tariffs compared to what Fox News and CNN gives us. According to a Chinese official in Beijing, China has noted the repeated statements from senior U.S. officials expressing their willingness to negotiate with China on tariff issues. It goes on to say that China's position has been consistent and clear, and we will fight to the end if forced to, but our door remains open for talks. The reality of the situation is that both countries are willing to negotiate, but both countries are not willing to be the first country to initiate the conversation, because that shows weakness, and both countries don't want to do that. Regardless what Fox News or CNN says, that's the reality of the situation. It's not Democrat versus Republican. Why are the Democrats cheering for the Chinese regime Communist Party anyway? It's almost like they're relating to that party instead of America, the home of the free, land of the brave. Whatever. In the process, stay away from Fox News and CNN. Maybe do your own research. Maybe study what other countries are saying, especially China in this situation.
You won't believe what China just did to President Trump. Let's get into it. China isn't out of hot waters by any means, but China being China, they never play by anyone's rules. Okay, China has just stepped up their game with a brand new slogan. China is now offering easier access into their country. They are saying, we welcome more foreign friends to visit China and enjoy their stay. The upgraded tax refund policy will make shopping in China more enjoyable. We hope that high quality and reasonable price made in China products can find their way into more households and bring benefits to more people. Now here are some of the rules when visiting China.
China is waiting for you. The NIA has decided to further relax and optimize.
Is your China your next vacation destination? Pay attention.
Key point. Firstly, extended stay duration. The stay duration for foreign nationals eligible for visa-free transit has been extended from the previous 72 hours and 144 hours to 240 hours. Wow. Days, you will have more time to explore China. Secondly, expanded list of ports. The total number of ports eligible for the policy has increased from 39 to 60.
Amazing.
If necessary.
But wait, here's the best part, okay? Not only China is giving you easier access to their country, they are doing one of the most hysterical things. They are trolling our press secretary, and it's hilarious.
% tariffs on Mexico, 25% tariffs on Canada, and a 10% tariff on China.
Okay, first of all, thank you for spending $800 to support a made in China product. But I do need to give you a friendly reminder.
It's hysterical.
Your next jet might be even more expensive. Good news. China now offers a 30% tax refund on all purchases made in the country. Yes, all products.
Made in China.
And the U.S. citizens.
Let's not forget the $1,500 plane ticket to get there, round trip.
40 hours. No applications, no waiting. Just come. A shirt that costs you $40 in the US may only cost you $8 in China. Same stitching, same fabric, better price. So we sincerely invite you to come and shop in China.
Last but not least, their new slogan, guess what it is? You guys want to guess? Their new slogan is Make China Great Again. It's hysterical.
I think a lot of people that were preppers, that were Republicans and Democrats, were being made fun of because we never thought that there was going to be an event that is going to be in an apocalyptic level to where people are going to hoard things and the supermarkets are going to be empties and the shelves. And now you're seeing shipping containers coming in and the ports are empty. Like if you look at the port in Seattle and New York and Texas and Galveston, these ports are empty. This shit in about 2 months, the United States is going to look very different. And you know what's crazy? I bought a firearm recently. I bought some rounds just because I'm always stocking up. The wait time, the average wait time for a firearm in Colorado used to be like 10 minutes. Like you order a firearm, you filled out your background check, and it came in like 15 minutes. They call you, you're ready. Now, I got a Glock recently. It was a week. So we're back to wait times that are similar to the pandemic. I remember when the pandemic hit, people got scared. They thought the zombie apocalypse was coming. And it was like a 10-day wait time. Now with Trump and the tariffs, the wait time for a firearm is 7 days in Colorado. And I am positive that it's the same everywhere because people are stocking up. And you're going to see those shelves are going to get empty and people are going to get desperate and they're going to get angry real quick. And this is all because of that goddamn orange idiot. People don't realize the things that are coming within the next 6 months. It's going to get scary. And there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Like, you could leave the country, but where are you going to go? You know? Like, do you have citizenship to go anywhere else? It's a situation that a lot of people are having right now, and it's not looking great. Que tenga buen día.
Tariff update. So today's the day that Donald Trump has officially screwed my business. I have had to deactivate my ability to ship to America, who is anywhere from 75 to 90% of my business on 2 of my Etsy shops. Because the bulk of my materials come from China, I have no ability to say made in Canada, even though I do all the work here in customizing and assembling, engraving, whatnot. So for an Etsy store that has to hand make their products, which I do, I have to put made in China on the label in order to send to them. And then not only that, the customers from America will be hit with a 145% tariff. That means if they spend $15 on one of my necklaces, they're going to spend $21.75 to pay the tariff on top of that. This is going to devastate so many businesses. Almost all, base metals and steel for jewelry making and various other things as well come from China. That's where you get it. I don't know where else you get it, because here's the thing. You could buy it from suppliers in the US, in Canada, whatever, but where do they get it? And that's what the government cares about, the country of origin. So today's a hard day. I had really gotten my business moving in the last 6 months. It had been really going well. And now, because most of my sales come from the US, it's, I don't know, unless he changes his mind like he sometimes does, I have to rethink my career.
Okay, we have breaking news coming out of the world of business right now. Temu is halting shipping directly from China as the tariff loophole is cut off. Now, what is this all about? Temu, I'm looking at my notes right here. Temu has said it stopped shipping products from China directly to U.S. shoppers. That is, it confronts higher tariffs at the end of the de minimis provision. Now, what is that? Items shipped directly from China, which previously blanketed the site, are now labeled as out of stock. Have any of you seen this? Earlier this week, Temu increased prices and added import charges ranging from 130% to 150% on products shipped direct from China. So I would like to know if any of you are dealing with this right now. Have you seen this? How will this impact you when it comes to shopping or your business or anything? I know it could impact a lot of people. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. My name is Dave Bondi. We're keeping it real.
In early 2025, the US imposed a staggering 145% tariff on Chinese imports. This move has led to significant price increase on everyday items. Toys, with nearly 80% of US toys manufactured in China, prices have surged. Major companies like WHlTE have raised prices, and smaller firms are halting production due to unsustainable costs. Electronics and appliances. Tariffs are driving up prices for productions like refrigerators and batteries, affecting consumers nationwide. Experts estimate that these trade barriers could drive up U.S. consumer prices up by 5.5% within a year. U.S. farmers are bearing the brunt of China's retaliatory tariffs. Sorghum exports. Once a major export to China, U.S. sorghum sales have plummeted by 95% in early 2025 compared to the previous year. Soybeans farmers. Retaliatory tariffs have led to significant income losses, forcing many to reconsider planting decisions. The U.S. government has provided subsidies, but many farmers feel these measures are insufficient to offset the losses. Small businesses across the U.S. are struggling. Increased cost. Entrepreneurs report rising expenses due to tariffs, leading to potential layoffs and reduced profits. Supply chain disruptions. The unpredictability of trade policies has made it challenging for businesses to plan and maintain inventory. Many small businesses find it infeasible to relocate production domestically due to outdated manufacturing capability and workforce limitations. The trade war's ripple effects are evident. GDP decline. Analysts predict a reduction in the U.S. economic output by 1.6% due to the increased trade barriers. Export reductions. U.S. exports are likely to fall by almost 17%, affecting various sectors. Market volatility. The stock market has shown mixed reactions, with some sectors experiencing declines amid trade uncertainties. Recent developments include trade talks. U.S. and Chinese officials are meeting to discuss de-escalation measures. Tariff adjustment. President Trump has hinted at reducing tariff to 80%, but businesses remain cautious amid policy unpredictability. The U.S.-China trade war is more than a geopolitical tussle. It is a conflict with tangible consequences for American consumers, farmers, and businesses. As negotiations continue, the hope is for a resolution that mitigates these adverse effects. Stay informed and let's navigate these challenging times together. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comment box below. Until next time, cheers and have a good one.